this is coming in through the back porch. I'll warn you, the place ain't totally fixed up yet, but you can tell how old this place is. And you look into one of these and see an ironing board. Now in here, just off the kitchen, used to be an old living room. There's an oil monitor still there. I'm going to be turning this into a family room. Fixing up the walls, of course. And here, a little bit hard to open. I'll be replacing these little doors. There's antique teacups and saucers in here. I know it's got to be from back in the 50s and 60s. They're quite old. A very old clock, still ticking. An old-fashioned pole lamp that was left here in the house. And as you can see, this is a 13 by 14 room. The living room is about the same size. And these walls is definitely going to be done up in pine or oak. In there is just a little room where the hot water tank is and a little storage area. Here, the front door. And the front door still takes a skeleton key. That's how old this door is. And from what I can see, I'd say the skeleton key is down here on the floor. Put back up. Now in there is the living room, which I'll take you around, and I'll come back into here, which is going up to the upstairs. Now I'm not even sure if I can get in here because I got laminate floor laid down and these doors are too long for it, so I got to alter the doors. So I'm going to go back around the kitchen. Now the kitchen is definitely got to be fixed up. It's about 20 feet long. This stove has got to go. My original stove is going to be going in this spot here. And if you can hear some clunking in the back, it's because there's a couple of windows that's been taken out of the house to check the measurements. In there is a walk-in pantry. It's a little dark to see anything. See if I can turn on a light here. But there is a very small walk-in pantry. Cupboards. I'm going to be making the cupboards out of pine plywood and resurfacing the whole thing. Countertop, I'm not real sure what I'm going to do with that yet. If you can get a good look at it, countertop is also very old. These cupboards will all be changed. It's all stuff that I am able to do. Now in here, a little dark, but this is where my living room is going to be. I've already got the floor laminated. I'm going to see if I can shed some light on this a little bit. But I've got a nice lighted, stained laminate flooring. There's some old-fashioned chairs, stuff that was left here in the house. There's a bookcase here. It's got books into it that is from back in the 30s and 40s. I've seen the date in some of those books. And there's even an inscription as a Christmas gift for the old guy that used to live here from back in 1932. So, but as you can see, the wallpaper on these walls is ugly. And it's very, very old. So it's definitely got to be changed. These windows will all be changed, brand new ones. And that's the doorway that I couldn't get in because of the laminate flooring. It goes upstairs, which I will take you to right now. There's also a few of these real old antique pictures and stuff that's still on the walls. Now I'm going back around to where the living room is. There's one of the bathrooms there. It's going to be updated a little bit on the inside here, but other than that, it's not too bad. I still got to lay some laminate flooring down on this floor here. Now we'll head upstairs, and I am going to keep the carpet, not this carpeting, but I am going to put some new carpeting down and maybe get rid of that stain that's on the steps. But the real old-fashioned railing here is definitely going to stay because it is beautiful. I don't think the camera is actually bringing out what it really is like, but it is really, really nice antique looking wood that's on it, and goes over to a window overlooking the road out to the front of the house. Now, to the right of the stairway is where the master bedroom is going to be, but it's got one of the old-fashioned lights that you gotta click. But if you can take a look, if you can see the floor, that's a real old antique type of hardwood floor that is on here. And what I want to do is I want to get one of those big industrial sanders from Home Hardware, sand the whole thing down, and put a really nice light coated stain on it. Nothing dark, but nice light stain. A little paint on the walls. As you can see, again, wallpaper, not very up to date. Neither are the curtains, but the curtains aren't too bad, I guess. They do drag down on the floor a little bit. And that's the other half of the couch that was taken apart. The other half is downstairs in the kitchen the old guy used to lay on to keep warm in the winter time. There's a old closet. There's newspapers up here. Oh, didn't mean to do that. There's newspapers up here that is dated back in 1947 on here. And there's a whole whack of them here that I'm really impressed that is still in good shape. September 3rd, 1947. Most of them are 1947s and a couple of 1948s still left here in the house. Now, out of the master bedroom, there's another smaller bedroom right here. There's not much of a light in here, I don't think. And another bookcase. And there's a little light here. But there's another bookcase right here, and all those books there and that are also really old ones from back in the anywhere from the 30s to the 50s and 60s. So it's like a book gold mine in here. The old windows you'd have to lift up and put a stick underneath of it. You see the little stick there. These old type of windows. I'll be keeping these upstairs windows for now. They're really easy to open, so I'll keep them for now. Wallpaper again, very, very old. Heating duct coming up through the floor. I'm going to have more of these updated ones in all the bedrooms. And again, the hardwood floor. I'll be doing the same thing with that one. I'll be putting laminate up here on this floor here. In here is a brand new bathroom. And if I can figure out where the light switch is, if there is one. To tell you the truth, I don't know if there is a light switch in here. I don't see any. There's one of these little things here that don't work. But there's an attic hatch up in there, and I haven't been up there yet, but it's hard to say what kind of gold mine could be up in there. It's kind of hard to see. Apologize for the lighting, but there's a brand spanking new walk-in shower right here with glass doors. Really nice design on the glass doors. And that there is all brand new. The sink and cabinet and the mirror. Floor here has to be laminated. There's only plywood in here. Another old antique lamp with the real wood finish. So, let me see. I still don't see no light switch in here. I guess I gotta have a light switch and a light put in the bathroom here. I never noticed that before, but I guess I need a light. Okay. Oh yeah, and some of these lights are really old, heavy glass. And you can see the gold chain and stuff onto them. They're quite old. Now I'm walking into the spare bedroom, and there is a light in here in this one. That's better. And again, the old, you can get a better look at the old floor that's in this, the old hardwood floor. Get it sanded down. And of course the wallpaper and stuff is gotta go. It's not real bad, and it's not in bad condition. It's not peeling or coming apart anywheres. It's still good and solid. The floor is very solid. There's no creaks, nothing loose. Really old chair that was left in here. Another old cabinet. And again, all the doors are really old as well. I'm going to be updating the doors that's up here and fixing them up. So that is pretty near the tour of the house. I've got a little hatchway there that's got a few things into it. Old antique stuff, an old bed and stuff that's in there. These bedrooms, this one here and my master bedroom, had a old-fashioned brass bed into them. This here is a storage room or a walk-in closet, which I am going to probably turn into a walk-in closet. I'm going to need something to hold some more clothes, I would imagine. Needs a little fixing up, but nothing serious. Maybe one day's work and I'd have that looking like a brand new room again. So that is pretty much the tour of the house.